Good afternoon. Can you hear me okay if I talk loud enough? Yes. Awesome. I've been working on my microphone skills, so hopefully if you can't hear me, just let me know. I'll try to enunciate better. I'm going to sit here today. I've got Facebook open. I've got YouTube running in the back. So as we go week by week, hopefully the production end of things gets smoother and runs smoother, but thank you for being here. It is officially the first, no, it is not. Yes, it is officially the first Wednesday of the new year, 2026. And welcome everybody on Facebook, and I hope everyone had a great new year. So the program today is Happy New Year, Happy Epiphany. Cindy has been sending me texts that tell me it's the 10th day of Christmas, it's the 11th day of Christmas. Hello! Oh my gosh, we got a good crowd coming in. So I've been enjoying those, and we've been going around our neighborhood, seeing who still has their lights up and who doesn't. Each night now as we go, there's one less house or two less houses. But about a week ago, or maybe not a week ago, maybe 3 or 4 days ago, we still counted about 100 houses between where we live and to the errands that we ran. So there are still those that are celebrating Christmas and Epiphany, and actually there are those in tradition that may celebrate all the way up through February 2nd, which is Candlemas, the present 40 days after the presentation of our Lord. So hello, Ann, how are you? Let me hand out some programs here. I'll be right back. Actually, I guess I need one, so I remember what I'm doing. Alice, I know you know all this music. So, all right, so welcome. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to get started. I'm going to get started at the organ. This is one of those pieces I just love to play as an organist. It comes from Bach's Orgelbuchlein, which is German for little organ book. It's a brief setting of O Thou of God the Father. Talks about the text then talks about Christ as the morning star, so it has an Epiphany theme to it, an Epiphany text that goes along with it. But it's just a fun organ piece to play. So I'm starting with O Thou of God the Father from Bach's Orgelbuchlein. Like I always say, I love how you make the applause sound so thunderous. It's great. So feel free to clap as loud as you want. That's great. All right. So we go on, our call to praise. This is from Isaiah 60, 1 through 3. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cough, but I don't think I'm contagious. Isaiah 60, 1 through 3. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you.
See, darkness covers the earth, and thick darkness is over the peoples. But the Lord rises upon you, and his glory appears over you.
Nations will come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your dawn. Sometimes that's translated to the brightness of your rising as well. So, the next is a partita on Deo Gracias. You may, well, what's Deo Gracias? That's simply the tune name for a hymn in our hymnal, Oh Love, How Deep. I think it's number 88, but it tells the story of Christ from birth through baptism, through transfiguration and all that stuff, and Lent, and death, and resurrection. So it's a great hymn with a great text that's very associated with Epiphany. A partita is a set of variations. So there are 4 variations on this particular hymn tune. Let me just play it for you if you recognize it or not. I don't know, but this is it. That's the hymn. Do you recognize it? Kind of? Well, that's what the next 12 minutes is going to be. So if you don't, you'll get to love it and learn it and love it. But Michael Burkhart is a contemporary Lutheran organist, composer, does a lot of great work with children's choirs and writing, and has many things published. So this is four organ settings of Deo Gracias by Michael Burkhart. All right, so I'm going to continue on with our scripture reading from Matthew, the second chapter. This begins at verse 1. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who was born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him." When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. When he had called together all the people's chief priests and teachers of the law, he asked them where the Messiah was to be born. "In Bethlehem in Judea," they replied, "for this is what the prophet has written. But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For out of you will come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel." Then Herod called the Magi secretly and found out from them the exact time the star had appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search carefully for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me, so that I too may go and worship him." After they had heard the king, they went on their way, and the star they had seen when it rose went ahead of them, until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their country by another route. So these next two settings are by a Lutheran composer who died in 2009, but is still very well known for his organ works and the contributions he made, by Paul Mons. This is "We Three Kings," and then the hymn tune "As with Gladness Men of Old," which you'll recognize right away as another tune, a text that uses the tune "For the Beauty of the Earth." But "We Three Kings," I hope you'll find this entertaining. Starts out quietly. You hear the bass going along as if the animals are marching along in the desert. You hear these nifty little sounds of the kings entering, and then the organ starts to get louder and louder, and it builds and builds as if the king are making their way to the king and getting closer and closer and closer, and then they retreat, and the piece ends quietly. So I hope you find it as wonderfully entertaining as I do. Thank you. I'm going to go and play the next setting of As With Gladness Men of Old. I believe this is number 84 in your hymnal, and I just want to point you to the words because stanza 4 of this particular hymn, no, I'm sorry, it's 82. Stanza 4 of this particular hymn is one of my favorite stanzas in all of hymnody. And it goes, Holy Jesus, every day, keep us in the narrow way, and when earthly things are past, bring our ransomed souls at last. Where they need no star to guide, where no clouds thy glory hide. This is a setting of As With Gladness Men of Old. And again, you feel the marching, I think, in this particular set. No, you may not. Only the two in front of you may. No, I'm just kidding.
Sunday, I teach 3 and 4-year-olds, and I was to teach them about the escape to Egypt and why they went to Egypt. And I was not about to tell 3 and 4-year-olds that the king wanted to get rid of all the things and stuff like that. And I said that he was a mean king. And Apple said, I know who the mean king was. I said, you do? She said, yes, it was King Harold.
I can summarize that so those online can hear. Basically, you were teaching your 3 and 4-year-olds, and who was it that said it?
Apple. Who said it?
Yeah.
Apple Arts.
Oh, okay. And one of the children said, "I know which king it was. It was King Harold, as opposed to King Herod."
Well, in my devotions, when I was reading it, it said that they actually walked over 90 miles. I don't know what that is.
Alice was just saying that the trek that they probably took was at least over 90 miles to get to the king and the walking and all that stuff, yes.
To the sea.
Yes. All right. Does anyone have any hymn requests from the green or the blue hymnal? Before we do that, I just want to say that when you go out and you look on the bulletin boards, which I know you all do all the time because there's just so much information out there that you want to see, I put a midweek music flyer out on several of the bulletin boards. It has a QR code. See how technologically advanced I'm getting? So if you know how to scan the QR code on your phone, and there's a little questionnaire They're about midweek music. And it's nothing personal or private, just some very general questions that if you want to give me some feedback on what goes along here, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. You certainly don't have to, but there is a questionnaire that you can fill out online for midweek music. And coming up, probably in February and March and April, I'm hoping that every other week, at least once or twice a month, I'll have a guest musician or guest musicians coming in to sing with us, play with us. There are several that I know that I have asked so far, some being singers, one being an organist, that will come and take part in our program. So I hope you enjoy that as well. But people I've met throughout the years that are wonderful musicians that I know you'll enjoy as well. So anyway, with that being said, those are my announcements about midweek music. And does anybody have a hymn request? We Three Kings, 646. It's in the blue book. It is in the blue book, We Three Kings. I think it's 646. Who wants to be King 1, King 2, and King 3? I can still remember the kings coming down the aisle there.
Yes.
No, O'Brien again. Yep. 646. We could sing verse 1 and 5. Verse 1 and 5 are the bookends, and I would say the three king verses. But we know 2, 3, and 4 tells about the gifts that the kings brought. So I think we could sing 1 and 5. Would be nice. And I love the star that's up here in front of the reredos. I did tell Pastor Alison, much like the cymbal string, you know the cymbal string on the organ that sounds like a star, like a twinkly star goes. Basically, we could put bells on that. We could electrify it. It could turn around, and we could have a star turning around. The morning star. It's just my musical mind taking over from organ. So I don't know if that would go through council or not, but we could have a star that's turning around. And that's what on an organ, when you see a cymbal string, would do it. It's a bell star. Some are actually on the outside where you see it turn around. It rotates, and the bells, as it's rotating, the bells sound. So anyway, that's that. Maybe not the first year. Maybe the second year we'll do that. Any other hymn requests?
651.
Shine, Jesus, shine. Is that Shine, Jesus, shine? 651.
Shine.
Yes, Daryl. Yes. Daryl was saying that the church that Pastor Alison came from in State College, the ceiling is decorated with stars that would have been, that tell basically the Epiphany story, is what you're saying. Is that right? Yeah, the stars. What the sky would have looked like when Jesus was born, yes.
Next time we do that one, could you transpose it down to a B flat?
Which one? Shine, Jesus, shine? That one, it's an A. I was playing in G as now. I mean, I can take it down lower, but then the lower part of it gets really low. Yeah. They're all there. Yeah. Are there any other hymn requests? Yes. Here. Sure. Oh, yeah. That's a great hymn. That's awesome. Number 649, I want to walk as a child of the light. It's a great hymn. You have to sing it as a solo. Those that choose to hymn have to sing the solo. This I'll take down to C, Cindy, so it's not so high on the frame here.
Her throat's just getting old.
What do we have to do? Yes, we have to let Jesus shine through our hearts. Exactly. Good. So I will end with angels from the realms of glory. I know that Cindy and Debbie have to get to lunch. They tell me they go to lunch right after this, and Alice I know does, so I don't want to keep you from your lunchtime. But angels from the realms of glory is number 50, I think, in your hymnal. And the reason I love to choose it for Epiphany is that third stanza, sages leave your contemplation, brighter visions beam afar. Seek the great desire of nations. You have seen his natal star. That could very much be our prayer for ourselves as well, to seek the great desire of nations, to live, like we just sang in the previous hymn, to live a life of following Christ. Come and worship Christ, the newborn King. All right. Now, this is a very brief setting of angels from the realms of glory. I love woos, and Hayden does. I tell you, Hayden loves to listen back to this, and he loves to hear the woos. And so thank you for wooing. You can woo anytime. Thank you for the applause. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. Thank you for those that have come the first time. Thank you for those that keep coming every week. You're certainly welcome to come every week, obviously. And Rose, I always see Rose twice a week. I see her down at the Catholic Church on Saturday nights. And so she's very blessed. I could know her, maybe not. And what else? That's it. That's all I have to say. So thank you. Happy New Year. And I'll see you next week.